In this segment, let's discuss replacing the ECT, or coolant temp sensor, on this 4-liter engine in the Jeep Cherokee. Now this sensor is not going to be the one that controls the gauge, but rather it's going to tell the computer or the engine control module the actual temperature. It's going to adjust the air-fuel ratio based on the engine coolant temperature. So it's relatively simple. It's located right up front here. I'm going to disconnect the electrical connector, set it off to the side. Now you're going to see somebody's used some silicone in there. We don't need to do that with the replacement unit. As you'll notice, it's got some Teflon on the threads already. So I'm going to take my socket, 19mm socket, and my ratchet, and pull this out. Now I want to make sure that the engine is cool and that there's not any pressure on the radiator hoses, or the system's not pressurized. So I'm going to thread this out, and I'm going to have my new one ready to quickly swap over so we don't lose a whole lot of coolant. And you'll see it might drip on the belt here. So very quickly I make the transition from the old one to the new one. Now I'll snug that down here. We don't need to crank this down too tight. We don't want it to be loose, but we want it to certainly seal in place. Get down there good and tight, and make our new electrical connection, and the job is done. We do probably want to double check the coolant level. If we've lost a little bit of coolant here, make sure that the system's topped off fine. But it's really a straightforward procedure, as you can see.